lovely people, it's your girl Obaa Yaa. If you're new to my channel, I say welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for tuning back in. In today's video, I want to talk about things you should know as a low porosity girl. So if you are interested in knowing what these things are, then stay tuned. But before we dive right into this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and also turn on the notification bell so that you are notified when I upload my new video. Okay, make sure you're subscribed. If you haven't already, subscribe right now. I'm giving you the chance. If you don't subscribe, God is watching you. God is watching. He's watching. It is free. Subscribe now. Thank you. Okay, now, without further ado, let's dive right into this video. The first thing to note is that it is important to clarify your hair. It is very crucial to clarify your low porosity hair. Because the cuticle layers of low porosity hair lays flat, it is easier for that type of hair to suffer from buildup because the product cannot penetrate, and if the product, depending on if it's too heavy for the hair and if it's not the right product for your type of hair, it would sit on top of the hair, especially if it's a product that needs more manipulation to work it in. I am a low porosity gal, and I know that if I have to moisturize my hair, I have to take my time to work the product into my hair. I cannot just put on shea butter on my hair and just leave it like that and call it a day. No. I just can't leave it like that and call it a day, because I will find that I would still see this residue. I'll still see this white residue, which indicates that the product has not been absorbed into my hair, or it's just sitting on top of my hair. Okay, so I have to make sure that if I'm applying my leave-in conditioner, I work it into my hair, and then I work the butter. I make sure the butter is melted properly, and then I'll put it on my hair, and I'll make sure that I don't overdo the butters. Okay, and the benefit of having low porosity hair is that once I have gotten the moisture into my hair, I don't have to moisturize my hair for a period of time. Typically, if I'm able to get the moisture into my hair properly, I can go up to 4, 5, or 6 days without moisturizing my hair. I don't have to do anything to my hair, just take it out and then leave my hair, and it's typically moisturized. And that is if I'm wearing my hair in twists. If I wear my hair out, then it's like 4 days where I can go without moisturizing my hair. Okay, so that is one thing. And so if I was to reapply product every time, my hair would suffer from buildup, and then that is where clarifying low porosity hair comes into play. So for low porosity hair, you'd have to clarify your hair frequently depending on how much product you use on your hair. So if you're someone who uses gels and heavy products often on your hair, then obviously you'd have to clarify more frequently. That is something that you have to do if you want to avoid buildup. Buildup can lead to dryness, and dryness can lead to breakage, and breakage leads to split ends, and that would prevent you from retaining the length if it's long hair you're trying to grow. For low porosity hair, the best way to deep condition your hair is to use heat. That is the best way to make sure that you're getting the most out of your deep conditioner. It all boils down to the cuticle layers of low porosity hair. Like I said, low porosity hair, the cuticles tends to lay flat, and then it's difficult for products to penetrate. But heat makes the cuticle to lift up. So that is why it's important to apply heat, so that your deep conditioner can actually get into your cortex and get into your hair shaft to actually work its magic. Okay, so that is why it's recommended to use heat to get the most out of your hair. But if you don't use any kind of heat, like physical heat, make sure that you use a plastic cap. You cover your plastic cap with a towel. It could be a damp towel, or there are different kinds of heating caps out there that you can put on your hair. Leave the deep conditioner in for a period of time, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or up to 45 minutes. That should do, and your body heat can still be enough to lift up your cuticle layers and help the product to work into your hair. Okay, but if you don't have that much time, and for that kind of method, you'd have to leave the deep conditioner in longer, for like 45 minutes to an hour, so that it can actually heat up, and so that your body heat can actually generate enough heat to lift up your cuticle layers. But if you don't have that much time at hand, and if you don't have any heating caps or anything like that, something that I used to do for days that I really had to, maybe I had to still go out in the evening and I needed to finish my hair, is I would pull out my blow dryer. I have my plastic cap on my head and I'll just blow dry my sections. I've just applied the heat from the blow dryer on my hair to help my cuticles to lift up, okay, so that the heat from the blow dryer can also work. But make sure that you don't just stay in one section. If you're using the blow dryer, make sure to rotate. So that is, you don't, like if you stay here for 10 seconds, then you move here another 10 seconds, 10 seconds. So just keep rotating for like, I'd usually do it between 10 and 15 minutes. That's the amount of time I would do if I'm using the blow dryer. So yes, that's something you can also do. That is if you don't have a hooded dryer or if you don't have the heating cap. That is another option for those of you who just have a blow dryer at home. So I found that the best way to moisturize my hair is to layer the product. I typically would use my leave-in conditioner, and then on top of my leave-in conditioner, I would use shea butter. My hair is somewhat damp, not entirely dry, not entirely wet. So that's when I find that my hair reacts well with the leave-in and everything. So my hair is not dripping wet. And then on top of it, I add my leave-in conditioner. And then on top of my leave-in conditioner, I add shea butter. I make sure to melt the shea butter down in the palms of my hands properly, and then I rub it into my hair. I make sure that I rub it in properly to ensure that there are no clumps of the butter in my hair. And then on top of it, I add my olive oil. I've been using olive oil since I transitioned from my transitioning stage way up until now. So on top of this, my final step is to work the olive oil on top of my hair. And I find that especially if I leave my hair in twists, my twists would stay moisturized and juicy for a good week. Even sometimes up to 2 weeks, I wouldn't have to re-moisturize my hair for a good week. For 7 days straight, I wouldn't have to do anything. I find that when I know my hair is moisturized, it looks dark. I don't know how to explain, but it doesn't look ashy, okay? It doesn't look ashy, it looks juicy. The blackness looks black and rich. Is that even a word, the blackness? But I'm just gonna say the blackness looks dark and rich, and that's when I know that I've been able to moisturize my hair. And like it stays like that for a couple of days. And when I see that the color is fading from being that rich black to starting to look ashy, then I know, okay, it's time to moisturize my hair. When you're choosing moisturizer for your low porosity hair, look out for products that are humectants or emollients, okay? Humectants are products that attract moisture to your hair. They draw the moisture from the elements into your hair. If there isn't enough moisture in the air, your humectant might actually pull the moisture out of your hair, and your hair would feel drier instead of feeling softer or moisturized. So that is something you have to take note of. Your climate, where are you living, what season are you? You might find that your glycerin works better in summer and in winter it doesn't work. Then you'd have to switch out your products that contain glycerin and go for products that don't contain glycerin. And emollients such as shea butter, and I think that is what my hair loves. My hair loves shea butter because it helps to soften the hair. Once you're able to infuse the moisture in and then you apply your emollient like shea butter, it just helps to seal in the moisture. It helps to soften your hair. I brushed on this point briefly when I was talking about moisturizing the hair, but make sure that your hair is not dripping wet if you're moisturizing your low porosity hair. I find that moisturizing my hair when my hair is damp works best. That is when I'm able to retain more moisture than slapping my leave-in on my dripping wet hair. I found that it just seems as if the leave-in just slides off my hair. It doesn't even get the chance to penetrate. So guys, that is the end of this video. I hope it was helpful to you and you could pick something from this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave them in the comments down below, or if you have any suggestions for any future video that you want to see from me, also leave them in the comments section down below. Don't forget to like this video if you did, to subscribe if you haven't already, and also to turn on the notification bell so that you are notified when I upload my new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. See you again in the next video. Stay blessed, stay healthy, and stay safe. It is your girl, Obaa Yaa. Obaa Yaa, Obaa Yaa, Obaa Yaa, Bye.